private school, and I've learned living in the north that people really hate it when you tell them that, and I think it's because they think I'm bragging, right? But it's really not a brag, because it was a boarding school, and it wasn't international, it wasn't like in another country, or anything. My parents, they lived 20 minutes away. They didn't give a shit about the education, they just didn't want me in their house, that's all it was. And what makes it worse, I think, is like I could have gone for the day. That was an option. They just couldn't be fucked with the 20-minute drive, apparently. I mean, it's very sad, obviously, but to be fair, they weren't that distant, because I did still see them every day when they picked up my brother. So, not that distant. But they sent me to this school, best school they could find, invested in my education, and I repaid them with free GCSEs. Which, when you think about it, you know, that's actually less GCSEs than there are letters in GCSE. And one of these GCSEs was in PE. What good is that? The other two, in English, right, so parents basically paid a load of money so I could run and speak. That is it. All they got. Not good. And it was, what makes it worse, I think, is they spent £100,000 on my education. £100,000 for free GCSEs. And the worst thing is, I can't even tell you how much that is per GCSE, because maths was not fucking one of them. Not good at all. I don't know, I'm autistic, I think. Not really sure. Yeah, thank you. So all of you going, what do you mean think, mate? You are definitely autistic. Because I've never been diagnosed with autism, but I have been accused of it on a regular basis. And I didn't want to talk about autism on stage because I thought I've not been diagnosed, you know, it could be wrong. But then I did a gig one day, end of the gig, a woman comes up to me, puts her hand on my shoulder, and she goes, oh my God, my son's autistic. Thank you so much for speaking out. I said, what do you mean, I'm not a victim, speaking out, that's a bit deep, isn't it? But then I realised that gig, I didn't even mention autism. She just fucking assumed.